day of January, and I'm gonna vlog today and show you guys what I'm eating and chat. I'm gonna turn you around and here we go. Breakfast this morning is 2 eggs for 0 smart points, and I also have a half of a cup of fat-free mozzarella cheese. It's the Kraft variety. I'll show you guys the package just so you know. So half a cup of this is 1 point, so 1 point for the eggs. And then I have a 1 point coffee that has 0 points worth, which is 1/8 of a cup of the unsweetened vanilla almond milk, and 3 tablespoons of my favorite Coffee Mate creamer of the moment, which is 1 point. So a point for coffee, a point for the eggs. I also have some hazelnut stevia in my coffee. There's 0 points for that. And I think I'm gonna have some fruit too. Okay, reboot. So my eggs, something was really wrong with them. I don't know if it was the cheese or what, but they had a very sour smell to them, and then they tasted off. So I took one bite and those went in the trash. So instead of having another piece of the frittata that I've been eating for 1 point, and then I've cut up a bunch of melon. I don't know how much I'm going to eat of this, just until satisfied, and my coffee. So 1 point for the frittata, 1 point for the coffee is 2 points. Hey everybody, it is Wednesday, so hump day, happy hump day. I am on my way into work. There's still a RN that's out, so it'll be me and one other nurse, and then our support staff. So it's going to be a busy day. Hopefully I'll get all of my steps in. I'm hoping today to go to the gym or take a walk after work. We will see. I've been kind of sluggish this week. Like last night I went to bed at 9 o'clock. I just crawled into bed, and then when I woke up this morning, my husband was not in the room, and I was very confused. He said he came into the bedroom at 11 and was afraid he was going to wake me up, so he went and slept in Judah's room. Just because I've been sick, and I don't know, he's trying to encourage me to get a lot of rest. So I feel rested this morning. I still just feel a little like not completely myself. The main thing is I've been extremely hungry the last couple days, and one of you guys said to me that maybe it's because after you're really sick, you get hungry, which that sounded reasonable to me. I don't know what kind of evidence there is behind that, but I don't know if I'm actually hungry or if I'm on 10 days of antibiotics, if the antibiotics are messing with my stomach, and I have like that rumbly feeling, you know, where you aren't actually hungry but your stomach's irritated. I've been doing probiotics and yogurt and all of that, but I have noticed like the last 2 days I've been at the top of my point range, and I went into my weeklies by 1 yesterday, but I probably could have kept eating last night almost just to get that feeling to go away. But then I realized that I wasn't hungry, but my stomach felt rumbly. I don't know how to explain it, but maybe if you guys have done antibiotics like that before, you understand. I don't know. And then I've been sleeping a lot, so I think I'm still in recovery mode. I had the brilliant idea this morning to get on the scale because it was the last day of January, and I just wanted to see how well my month went. And of course, I was up like a pound from last week. So I was like, well, that's dumb. Why did I do that to myself? So who knows what that is? Whatever. I just need to drink water and stay. I've got 3 days until weigh-in. So I had a nice weigh-in. My last weigh-in on Saturday, I was down 2.6, and so I'd like to keep that off and keep going. So let's just hope. So I brought my lunch. I decided not to have any more black bean soup today because I wonder if there's just like a lot of sodium in that with the bacon and stuff that's in it. So I'm going to give myself a little rest off of that, even though it is delicious. I might just freeze I have 2 more containers of it, and I might just freeze it and then make myself a new casserole. So Tracy, I think her channel is Weight Watchers Girl. I'll link it down below. She put up a spaghetti squash Italian bake that looked really delicious. So I was thinking about doing something like that. Who knows? I don't really know. But I'd like to have one other, or I was thinking about like a chicken tortilla soup or something just to shake it up. So I might stop on the way home tonight and pick up the ingredients for that and throw something together for the next couple of days. So I will show you if I do that. I also want to try to make it to the gym or take a walk. Did I already say that? Yeah. So those are kind of the goals for today. And I will check in with you guys at lunch. Okay, let's start the day with some stairs. Whew. It's lunchtime and I have a salad here that's 0 points except for the dressing. I am using the Olive Garden Light Italian. I have 2 tablespoons on here for 1 point, and then I made myself one of those little yummy yogurt and pudding desserts with the sugar-free chocolate on top. This is the pistachio, so that's 1 point for that. I brought myself a Zevia today for 0 points. I did have a Quest bar earlier. I have an apple for later. I have some hard-boiled eggs. I have a couple of Baby Bells in case I get snacky later on today. So I'm gonna go eat lunch. I'm hungry. Hey everybody. I just lost a bunch of footage of me blabbing, which is probably a good thing, right? I'm on my way home. It's Wednesday evening. I was just chit-chatting with you guys about a couple of things. So I had a great day at work. I actually spent my lunch break printing out some of the Emily Bites recipes. So I printed a couple of different bubble up recipes and then a soup recipe. I've been trying to find like the 0 point dessert ideas for Friday. So I've got to do some more research on that, but anyway, I might go and get some ingredients tonight and make a casserole to have for the rest of the week, just to kind of vary what I'm eating a little bit. She had a really good barbecue one that was like chicken, beans, and barbecue sauce, but she used the regular Stubbs barbecue sauce, and there's a sugar-free one that I really like that I can substitute and make the points even longer. So thinking about doing that tonight. Just a couple other little notes. I was doing really well on my water today. I got 2 of these down, which meant I was hanging out in the bathroom a lot. I'm sure my coworkers are wondering what my problem is. I know Jennifer commented on my vlog yesterday and said I could try doing like a glass of water before I eat a meal and then one after, which I think is a nice idea. We'll see. We'll see if I do something like that. And then I think it was Marie. Marie was saying that she puts Laughing Cow on her sweet potato, which I am going to have to try that. I have a sweet potato at home and Laughing Cow. Maybe I'll do that tonight. We'll see. But like I know the Emily Bites website had a recipe for like a sweet potato and you put shredded chicken with the Frank's hot sauce on it, and then you put like you make a coleslaw with blue cheese dressing, and that sounded very interesting. She likes it sounds like buffalo. It sounds like Emily Bites likes buffalo chicken an awful lot. So because she has a lot of recipes on her website. So I'm not sure if I'm as big of a fan of buffalo chicken, but I don't know. I might try that. That actually would be good on a regular potato, I think. So, let's see, and I think Laura, was it Laura? I tried to write down names so I would remember people. Oh, no, Sandra was telling me to put, like, some of the sugar-free syrups in sparkling water, like an Italian soda type of thing, and see if I like that instead of Fresca. So, it's possible. I also had someone else ask me about my blog. She wanted a link for my blog. I don't think I don't have a blog right now. I had a blog back in 2000, and the name of it was Losing It and Loving It. And my little name on everything back there was Amy N26. So I don't know, it was on Blogger or Blogspot. I don't know if it's still out there. I'm sure it is somewhere. So you guys could do a search and see, but it had like my old before and after pictures and my weigh-ins, and like I would journal my thoughts on everything. It was back before YouTube, obviously, and in the early 2000s, that was the big thing, was to have a weight loss blog. And we had like a great community going of people. We all kind of like stuck together and would post, you know, each other's links and success stories. It was really fun. It was very supportive and positive, and I loved it. I wonder where all those people are now. Like, I've tried to look people up, and, you know, like, I had friends that had lost like 150 pounds, you know, and I just wonder today, like, did they keep it off? It was on, you know, the old Weight Watchers program, so I always wonder what happened to people. But anyway, I don't have a blog right now. I tried to start something. Like last year when I started watching YouTube videos, I started to kind of make a blog, and it's for I have a nursing blog that's unrelated, and that I don't use anymore from years ago. But I tried to generate like a new blog based on the old program, because I had my old materials and I didn't stay on the old program. So it has like 2 entries in it, I think. But I looked it up today after someone asked me about it, and my weight at that point was this was in 2016, it was 276.5 or 270, maybe it was 278.5. Then when I went to Weight Watchers, I was at 255.5 when I first started, and now I'm at 238.6, I think. So that's kind of cool to see that number going down. Anyway, I am going to go home and do a little bit of a challenge video and post that. My phone is getting really full of footage, so I've got to purge, you know, put together something from yesterday and get some of this stuff off of here so I can continue to make vlogs for you guys. Otherwise, I just have footage sitting on my phone. So I will do that tonight. I'll get up my vlog from yesterday and then my little challenge vlog, because tomorrow starts a new challenge for February, and I will talk a little bit about that. I don't really know what I'm going to have for dinner tonight. I kind of want some tilapia. I had an apple and 2 Baby Bells as a snack at about 3, and it's 4:30 now, and I'm already starting to feel hungry. One thing I have noticed on Freestyle is that I'm actually noticing when I'm actually hungry, you know, and my options are always like, I can have something for points, or I can have a free food, a 0-point food. Sorry, I hate to say free, but that's, I don't know. It's not not free, but you know what I'm saying, 0 points off the list. And then I'm like, do I want 2 hard-boiled eggs? And I'm like, no. And then I'm like, do I want something with points? And I'm like, no. And then I end up going, well, am I really hungry? And then I sort of readdress it. It's interesting. Like, I have some different thought processes going on. And I'm really noticing when I'm hungry versus, like, just wanting to munch. So, I had brought a couple of hard-boiled eggs with me and decided not to have those. I'm really finding that you need to bring snacks with you to work, or you're just, the program does not work unless you're prepared, especially if you're working outside the home. I don't know how I would do at home. When I initially did Weight Watchers, I was working, I had little kids, I was working part-time, and I was going to school part-time. And I really don't know how I just don't remember how I did it. I feel like at night I would just munch a lot, and one thing that I used to eat a lot of when I was on Weight Watchers the first time was carrots, like those little baby carrots. Because I like the crunch of those, so in the evening I would have those. Which I was thinking about that the other day, because I was like, I should get some baby carrots, because that was like, that really helped me get through when I was munching. So anyway, next up, I will show you guys dinner, and I think I'm going to go home and take a walk. Okay, I'm home from work, and I only had 8,000 steps, so I'm out taking a walk. And just thinking about, you know, I took care of a couple of patients today that would love to be able to have a day like this, where they have their mobility and are able to walk and enjoy that type of movement and enjoy that type of freedom. And like, how dare I make excuses, stupid excuses about, you know, just me being lazy, when there are people out there that would love to have the ability to get out there and be able to, you know, walk for 20 minutes. So, you know, I really felt like chastising myself today, because I have so many stupid excuses, and I'm so freaking selfish sometimes, and I forget that I have been blessed with the ability to just go on a simple walk. So right after I had that like vent at myself, our friend Carrie over at Weight Watchers with Carrie was just talking about, you know, having a rough day yesterday and not feeling well. And I was just thinking about determination and how much determination it takes to commit to doing this day in and day out, and that we really need each other. We really need support, whether it's going to meetings, getting on YouTube, getting on Facebook, getting on Instagram, having a good friend or family member you're doing this with, going to Weight Watchers at work, going to TOPS, you know, or some other support group. I don't know if I've talked to you guys about TOPS, but I will at some point. Sometimes we don't have it within us, and so we have to look outside and get motivated by what other people are doing. And we need to be able to talk about our struggles and how hard it is. I would encourage you guys to look for different kinds of support, not just, you know, you can't put all your faith and trust in one area, because sometimes your meeting is going to stink. Sometimes your favorite YouTuber is going to stop vlogging. You know, sometimes your best friend's going to drop out and not go on that walk with you or be on program with you anymore. So you need to have different areas, different, you know, resources. And not that people are resources, but, you know, I have people that I can call up and say, hey, I'm really struggling, and they're there for me. So, but I've had to create those relationships. Anyway, I just want to say that. And if you need to just pop a comment below saying you're having a hard time, I read all of your comments, and I can't fix anything for you, but I can listen, and I can say a prayer for you, and just know that I have your back, and we're all in this thing together. So I just wanted to say that. Anyway, everybody, so I just threw together this huge 11-point pizza. I used 6 points worth of the 2-ingredient dough and rolled it out on my pan. Then I used a half of a cup of this pasta sauce, pizza sauce, for 2 points. I used some of the evil cheese. I used 3 tablespoons for 2 points. So that's 10 points so far. Yeah, so 6 points for the crust, 2 points for the cheese, 2 points for the sauce. And then I have chicken, I have veggies, I have onions, peppers, mushrooms, and chicken on this. I'm going to bake it in the oven at 400 for 20 minutes. Probably we'll start with half of that and see if that gets me satisfied for 5 points worth of pizza. Okay, my pizza's out of the oven. It actually looks amazing. It looks kind of crisp on the bottom. Ooh, it's hot. I put a little bit of Italian seasoning on top as well. Just one of these random, I think I got this at TJ Maxx. But anyway, gonna go chow down on this. Okay, everybody, I was sitting here editing and realized I didn't close out that vlog. So, had a great day. Stayed on point. And that pizza I made was so delicious. So, highly recommend using the 2-ingredient dough. You know, I could have just had half the pizza, but I ate most of it. And I still had a great day. I think I was right at, well, I don't know. I'll post my tracker at the end, but I was right on track. Didn't use any of my weeklies or anything. So anyway, thanks again for watching, everybody. And I will see you in the next vlog, probably tomorrow. So good night.